Doing sports talk worldwide with some news from the NBA playoffs, baby. Or the NBA, period. Right? We know the playoffs are going down, right? In full fledged, it's going down in the playoffs. I'm kind of enjoying them. I like the first round better. I made a few predictions. I'm gonna come back and readdress that. Put on my wrong hat. Got a few things wrong. So I'm gonna be honest and real with you guys. But I want to talk about something and see if I'm the only one who this is bothering. Right? I'm talking about the initiating contact rule. Right? It's kind of disturbed me to the point where I'm not even enjoying it as much as I normally do. Like I said, the first round I enjoyed a lot. What we have right now, not so much, but it's still NBA, and I love the NBA. Y'all know, anybody who's watched more than 3 videos know I like the NBA, right? So it is what it is. I'm gonna keep watching, but I've been watching for so long. I think I have a right to complain. Now, the NBA, right, has been doing for the last 20 years. Every new rule that they make is pro offense, pro shooter, right? I've been telling you guys back, I don't know if you know, but I'm going to say it again. What is zone defense doing in the NBA, right? I'm still irked by that. That happened about 20 years ago. If you can't play defense, then you're not supposed to be in the NBA, or you're supposed to be in the NBA, you're a shooter, but you're a liability on the defense. Why are we putting zones in the NBA? Then there's no difference between the NBA and FIBA or college. You don't do that. But that was to help to get more shooters in the NBA. For those that don't know why they would do that, right? It's just to get more shooters. So now we got some more pro shooter rules. Gone are the good days when a dude can contest a shot, right? What we're telling the defender now is don't contest the shot, right? Now I've made a video called "Defenders of the NBA, We Feel With You." With my empathy cap and the feel with your thing. I might put it up there so I'll click on it again. So I don't want to say the same things and cover the same things, but I might, right? When we have in the NBA, we have created monsters, right? We've made it to the point to where it looks to me like they're playing horse out there, right? Or they're just practicing shots because you can't even contest a 3-point shot right now. That means when you get a pump fake from the 3-point line, and the guy jumps up, the defender, vertically, the offensive guy can take a step in his direction and he has initiated the contact, the offensive guy, and the defender gets called for the foul. And then you're talking about 3 shots, right? And not only can the offensive guy take a step forward and take a jump shot, he can be parallel, right? Doing a high pick and roll and be parallel to the 3-point line, meaning he's not facing the 3-point line. Going parallel to the 3-point line. The defender's trying to fight through the screen, right? And then he can just jump up and flail his arms and not even looking at the rim. And he's going to get 3 shots. Now, if I was the commissioner of this league, I would be cringing at the people that I've created, right? They've created these guys. There's guys that do this all of the time. And right now, I'm not going to try to mention no names because it might sound like sour grapes or something. It's not about that. This has been irking me for a while because it's not what you basically are telling people. Do not defend at all anymore. And every rule we make, we got 3-point shots, right? But they're not contested. Man, if a dude is in the gym 6 days a week and get paid $1 million, I'm not surprised he can hit a 3-point shot, a non-contested. Who can't do that? Man, really? Come on, brothers out there. Y'all know what time it is. We can all go out there and do that. Uncontested 3-point shots? Come on, man. So it's not really, this is not worthy of the best basketballers in the whole world. It's not worthy. These are supposed to be contested shots. And we're going too far with the pro offense, right? A defender is not allowed to do anything, right? And we make these rules that's all pro offense, right? So we get a 3-point shot. It's 3 points. Imagine that, right? Now, when you when you're in the crowd, right? What do you cheer for the most? Is it a 3-point shot or a dunk? Or a dunk on somebody, right? A dunk on somebody you talk about all the way home. You don't talk about no 3-point shot unless it's the last minute shot on your way home. Your team could lose, right? You on the way home, but you're like, yeah, but your boy got dunked on. You still got something to say, right? So a dunk on shot, that should be worth 3 points when you dunk on somebody. And you know something? I have another suggestion. What about this? What about somebody blocking a dunk? Right? So we can have athletes in the game. Because we just totally trying to say, well, don't jump nowhere. We don't need people that can jump no more. That's what you're basically doing. So what about this? If someone goes up for a dunk and someone contests that dunk and blocks that dunk, what about giving that guy another foul? Right? So he can have another foul. I'm not saying give him a point, maybe another foul. So we can have reasons for having athletic players in the game. Right? Because every rule, right? And I've been watching y'all closely for years. All right, I ain't 20. All right, and there's not been a rule for athletic. The only thing an athletic player can do is probably dunk on a slam dunk weekend on what is it, All Star weekend, and get his dunks on. Other than that, he's basically not supposed to be in the game no more. Because everybody and everything in the NBA is all shooters. And no one can play defense. Man, you could just stop. Let's just stop and just say, hey, let's have the skills competition. But NBA has always been about defense, and it should. And you guys are going a little bit too far away from it. And these monsters that you're creating, I want to know if I'm the only one thinking like that. I don't think so. I think some people are also thinking the same way. It is going a little bit too far when people are just running by the 3-point line and down by 3 points, and somebody's just got his hand somewhere, and you can initiate the contact. What you guys have to do is you have to start doing this. Whoever initiates the contact, the foul is on him, right? And if we're going to have flagrant fouls for nothing nowadays, what about having a flagrant foul for someone at the 3-point line, hooking someone else's arm and going up and flailing his arms? We stop the game for everything else. When we stop the game and find out that someone has done something like that, that's cheating, is what that is. That's cheating. So we're going to have to stop saying when we see someone cheat on TV, you guys that are announcing the games, y'all going to have to start calling them out a little bit more. Don't let it be only Jeff Van Gundy. There'll be a few other ones. Call them out. Because that's very skilled for doing that. Oh, he's a very, knowledgeable player, knowing when to do that. No, he's cheating. He's running parallel to the 3-point line and just flailing his arms up because somebody was trying to play defense and putting their arms there. If your arm just should be there. You're trying to defend. You're trying to stop him, right? So I think we're handcuffing the defense to an extent where they don't get to do anything. Just somebody makes a pump fake does not mean that the guy shouldn't be able to jump in that invisible cylinder that we're taught as referees that they have. Law of verticality. That's not it. But y'all know which one I'm talking about, right? Can't get it right now. I ain't going to even think about it right now. But y'all know what? He is allowed to go vertical, right? But sometimes we get that mixed up when somebody steps towards him and bumps him. Whoever initiates the contact, the foul should be on him. And I think we need to really address that. You know what I'm saying? I might come back and get my rant on about this a little bit more. But I just think the NBA, we're going too far with the pro offense to the point where it's starting to get, for us NBA lovers, right? If someone's not really paying attention, it probably won't bother them so much. But if you've been watching the NBA a few decades, this is starting to get ridiculous. And it's, if we don't stop it, these guards are going to learn this. You have people that are not even looking at the rim, and all they do is pump fake. As soon as somebody moves, oh, I got him, right? It shouldn't be that way. You shouldn't penalize a guy for going for a pump fake if he goes straight up. I want to block the shot. I'm on the defensive end. I am trying to stop him, right? So let's get that together. And if we do, let's try to enjoy these playoffs. But you guys, now that I've told you this, watch it start getting on y'all nerves. Dover Sports Talk. Worldwide. And I'm up out of here.